erosion caused by the currents and also with sea level rise in different places. And with the changes in ocean circulation coming about through impacts of climate change, the threats are higher in some areas. We have worked in the past, in particular it's in Western Africa. There is a huge issue on coastal erosion there that we've been working with 5 countries, and a number of countries now would like us to work with them more on that. But clearly we do need more information on the circulation, on the potential. The unfortunate thing is that some countries, well, some people have tried to solve the problem by putting up jetties and piers and wharfs, and it's actually made the problem worse. It's fixed one side of the wharf, but it's made it worse on the other. So it's really essential to bring together science with the communities and the decision makers to address that. But it's very definitely not going away. I'd say it's getting worse. And with the projection of the sea level rise continuing to increase, both through erosion and sea level rise, it means that people are going to have to move back.
Mr. Wanda, you spoke about West Africa. How much is the threat maybe that the ocean is facing to the people living near the coastlines of Eastern Africa?
I'm sorry, I missed the first part of your question.
I said that you mentioned about West Africa.
Yes.
I want to, is there any particular threats that the communities living directly next to the ocean, the Eastern Africa region are facing? Is there any,
as far as I know, the erosion problem isn't quite as large in Eastern Africa, but of course, you know, you have the Indian Ocean on that side. And we all know about the 2004 tsunami. We also know from the most recent tragic situation in the Philippines about storm surges. Now, all the damage and loss of life in the Philippines is not just related to the ocean, but the storm surges have had a huge impact. And storm surges can be just as big as tsunamis. They're just caused by something else. So living on the coast, as much as I hate to say it, there's always a danger. And many countries are now looking at trying to move their populations back. Certainly the Philippines will be looking at that. But others, if you recall, in last year in the U.S., Superstorm Sandy caused great flooding in New York and New Jersey. I don't imagine they're going to move New York, but they might have to, actually. I mean, we chuckle, but it may come to that. There's always a risk if you live right on the coast.
Can I have a follow-up regarding the the surge that happened in the Philippines? So what can see as a solution is for us to move away from the coastal areas?
Well, that would be part of it, obviously, and but also building codes and all of those things come into it. As I say, you know, some countries are looking at that, but it's not only that, it is education. What I was told by the Philippines Commissioner of Climate Change, who is here right now, Commissioner Alvarez, is that one of the issues and why people didn't evacuate as quickly as others is that they didn't understand what a storm surge was. They felt
it's a new
that if
concept.
somebody had said, you know, there's a tsunami coming, everybody would have been out of there like a shot, because now they're all sensitized to tsunami, but didn't understand storm surge. And because they have so many typhoons now, and more, so they're like, oh yeah, well, here we go again, typhoon. So there is an education part to this too. IOC, of course, is in charge of coordinating all the tsunami warning systems in the world. And a large part of that is our information centers and trying to educate people that even if you don't hear an alert, because, you know, you may not, if you feel the earth shaking, go to higher ground.
Thank you.
I don't know what this other type of tsunami